This isn't an automobile accident. This requires specialty in truck accident law.
So do you know what it means if a lawyer is a board-certified truck accident attorney, and how can that benefit you if you're badly hurt? We're going to find out right now, because that's what we're going to ask the lawyer on this episode. Hi again, everybody. I'm Rob Rosenthal with AskTheLawyers.com, and my guest is attorney Tom Metier, who is himself board-certified in truck accident law. From what I understand, only a handful of attorneys to have that designation. Tom, good to see you again. Thank you for helping us out.
Hey, it's good to see you, Rob. Nice to talk with you.
So let's just start at the beginning. What does that mean to be a board-certified attorney in truck accident law?
Well, what it means is that the National Board of Trial Advocacy has certified you as that you've passed tests, that you've done other things that entitle the public to know that you actually know what you're doing in truck accident law.
And how many attorneys have this designation?
There are approximately 50 in the entire United States.
And this is not just something that you go online and you click, yes, I want this certification, and it happens. This is a process. Take us through that process a little bit.
Well, the process is that you must demonstrate through filling out a lot of paperwork, through interviews, recommendations from other attorneys, recommendations from judges, taking an extensive all-day test on the federal regulations that govern trucking. You have to demonstrate your trial expertise and a history of years of experience in this area and specialization. In addition, you must write a long, complicated paper that proves that you as a trial attorney know how to think about the issues involved in trucking accident cases.
And so what is the benefit then, Tom, to somebody who, I said if you're badly injured in a truck accident, unfortunately, usually that is serious injuries when there's a large truck involved. What is the benefit to them then having a lawyer who has this certification?
Well, you know, if you yourself have been hurt or a loved one has been hurt in a trucking accident, that is an accident in which a large truck was involved, it's very important that you get representation that understands what the rules and regulations are and what the attitudes are for trial purposes and for settlement purposes about these large trucks and what they can do to a family. You know, one of these trucks can weigh 80,000 pounds and fully loaded, and what it will do to somebody that's hit in a passenger car or a pickup truck, this isn't the place for amateurs to be involved. One other thing that's very important is this isn't an automobile accident.
Right.
This requires specialty in truck accident law.
And that was going to be one of my questions. What is the main difference then between a accident with two passenger vehicles as opposed to a truck and a passenger vehicle? What's different about it?
Well, first of all, there's an entirely different set of rules, regulations, and laws as to how that truck driver and the trucking company are to behave and what the standards are that they must meet. Completely different than drivers with just their driver's licenses and everyday transportation.
And so it would seem to me then this may not be the type of area that just any personal injury attorney could jump into this trucking arena. Do you agree?
I do agree, Rob. In fact, one of the things that always saddens me and saddens my brothers and sisters who are also board certified is that we see personal injury lawyers think that these are just another traffic accident and end up settling these cases for far less than they're worth.
And does it require a certain type of resources for the law firm to take on these cases? Are they much more expensive and involved than a regular, say, two-passenger vehicle accident?
Yes, they can be quite a bit more expensive. One of the reasons is, of course, there's a lot of discovery that's specialized against the trucking company and the driver, different than in just a common car crash, but also a different set of experts that must be engaged. And oftentimes, sadly, these are the injuries are quite terrible and extensive. And as a result, they're just bigger cases and bigger trials.
So since you are one of the few, Tom, who has this certification, Do you find yourself assisting other attorneys around the country being brought in to help them with their cases?
Very often, Rob, it's a big part of my practice that attorneys around the country will recognize that they have a trucking accident case. They'll learn that there's a little bit more to it than they thought, and then they want to have someone who has extensive knowledge and trial practice in that case with them. And so often we are brought into cases to try them or just have the case referred to us.
It would seem like if someone is, if they themselves or have a loved one seriously injured in a truck accident, there's a lot of things they should look for when it comes to choosing the right attorney to help them. And I'm guessing having this certification helps. A lot of that has already been done for them.
Yes, because you've got a national board of independent experts who've said these truck accident lawyers are board certified, they know what they're doing. And you also want to look at trial experience, what their results have been. Are they a person who cares about you and your family if you're hurt? And those are all things that are looked at in this board certification process.
Lots of really good information, Tom. Thank you so much for making some time to answer our questions. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, Rob. You have a great day.
That's going to do it for this episode of Ask the Lawyer. My guest has been attorney Tom Metier, who is a board-certified truck accident attorney. Remember, if you want to ask Tom questions about your situation, it's easy to do. Go to AskTheLawyers.com. There's a button in the upper right-hand part of the screen that says Ask a Lawyer. You click there and it'll walk you right through the process. Doesn't cost you anything to get some questions answered. Thanks for watching. I'm Rob Rosenthal with Ask the Lawyers.